Yes? All right. At first, I want to make sure that I introduce my better half. 30 years last month. So, honey, what happens when I drink gin and tonic?
Bad. Tonic for Mike.
What's bad?
Gin makes you sin.
But what do I do?
Jonathan, he gets mouthy.
And what else?
And what?
What else do I do?
Dance and strip.
That's true. But we have clergy here. So it's not stripping, it's removing clothing slowly. Okay? So we're going to keep it clean. But she's right. When I do drink gin, I kind of ad-lib. And I'm ad-libbing right now. What's that?
You're going
This way? So yeah, I am ad-libbing, but I want to apologize because I'm nervous and I have to walk. And I do have your copy here, so you can follow along. Thank you for reminding me. So it's I was going to ad-lib a little bit more, and now I can't remember what I was going to say. And you're saying, no. So, just spoiler alert, I have Kleenexes, I have napkins. I don't know if I'm going to get through this without crying, but I have backup. The speech should take a couple of minutes, but for me, today it's going to take about 10 minutes. So, I apologize if there's some makeup being run, but I'm going to go ahead and start anyway. So, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, Michelle and I just want to thank you for attending. You're in honoring us with your presence. I'd like to thank a few people first. Mike and Rosie Smith. Amen. Thank you for hosting the rehearsal dinner last night. And thank you for raising such a kind, considerate, devoted young man.
Yeah.
Jonathan. Like I said, it's going to take a long time. I have to take some breathers here. Your warm smile, your confidence, and unique spin on the delivery put everyone at ease last night at the rehearsal dinner and throughout this entire ceremony. Clearly, you took the time to get to know Asha and Ryan, and it showed, so thank you. Next, this was not on the script. This wedding wouldn't have happened without Debbie McVeigh and Christian Wyatt. Thank you. You saved the wedding. We had a missing dress that was located in Zeeland, Indiana at about noon today. Zeeland, Michigan. I'm from Indiana, sorry. Zeeland, Michigan. And you can tell I'm nervous. So without them, thank you. Appreciate that. And thank you to all of our guests, whether you have traveled 8 miles or 800 miles. We want to thank you for taking the time to celebrate this special day. And last, but certainly not least, thank you to Kalamazoo Country Club, management and staff, Susan, John, Adam, Andrew, Anna, Brandon. What an outstanding venue and exceptional service. A big round of applause. So next I'd like to recognize a few folks that are not with us tonight. Grandpa Lenny, Grandpa Don, Grandpa Minion, we miss you every day, but we know that you are with us in spirit. All right, here's the meat of it. For those dads in the room that have daughters, you will relate to what I'm going to say. When a young man comes into your daughter's life, you never know if he's the one. Eventually, you see him over at the house more and more, and you hear something in your daughter's voice that you've never heard before. Then one day, you realize this is it. And you try to look for something in common that you can bond with. Well, I knew Ryan loved golf. He loves all sports. And he loves fantasy football. And it just so happened that I was commissioner of a fantasy football league at work and had an opening for one owner in 2016. Long story short, here was a group of 50-something old men who thought we knew everything. And in comes this 25-year-old rookie, and he cleaned us up. So that was 2 years ago.
3.
Last year, 2017, he invites his buddy Thomas, the guy sitting right here. I thought, all right, first year it was a fluke, we'll get him back. Not only did Ryan finish first, Thomas finished second and cleaned everybody out. So now you're wondering, all right, what happened this year? Not one of the owners in that league that had been in there for 15 years decided to come back. It disbanded. So that was my bonding moment with Ryan. I got a lot of friends that don't talk to me anymore. So thanks, Ryan. Page 2. Ryan, for the last 25 years, I have kept her safe and secure. That was my job, to protect her. I would jump in front of a train to protect her. I need you to take my place. Watch over her, keep her safe. And welcome to the family. You doing okay so far? I'm not. Because now it's Ashley's turn. Ash, I've got one story to share with the guests tonight. Going back to my comments about Ryan and keeping you safe and secure. You used to be scared about going to sleep in a bedroom by yourself. Man, it seems like yesterday. Oh, better. So we came up with this idea to do security checks. Remember that? Yeah. Only you called them casurity checks because she was this big and she couldn't pronounce security. Every night after I tucked her in bed, I would look in her in the bed. I would look in the closet and I would make sure the windows were locked. Well, this worked for only a couple weeks. And she was right back to being scared of them. So Michelle and I came up with this idea that if we got her a stuffed animal that she could sleep with, and in return, she promised that she would sleep in her room by herself. So the four of us went down to the mall, and she marched right into Disney and right up to the biggest stuffed animal in the place. And of course, 101 Dalmatians was the hit movie that year. $100 later, you had Lucky, and who was as big as you were. And here he is tonight. She's a little bit bigger now, but you can imagine, Lucky was bigger than her back then. From that night on, you were never scared to sleep in your room by yourself. And Ryan, I hate to tell you, but occasionally, you may have to do some security checks. I want the two of you to know how happy we are for you. Ashley, I can rest easy knowing that you have found the perfect man. And Ryan, thank you for making my daughter so happy. So please do me a favor and stand and raise a glass for my toast. To my lovely daughter and wonderful son-in-law, may you prosper together, grow old together, and make each other happy for the rest of your lives.